Happy holidays! Welcome to the 12 Days of Red Chuck. It is day 10. We're having a lot of fun, sharing fun stuff, doing fun things, having fun, I guess. Yeah, so we've been sharing music, sharing other great things that have made our year just a wonderful thing. So today, the music for you, I'm going to share Reba McEntire. So this is an album called Revived, Remixed, and Revisited. And Reba McEntire is not exactly my normal fare when it comes to music, but you know, I grew up on a lot of the country of the 90s, and so I always have a place in my heart for it. And when this album came out, I was pretty intrigued. It's basically a collection of re-recordings and remixes. So taking a bunch of her old classics and sort of doing two things with them. They're showcasing the evolution of these songs as they have grown through her live shows. You know, they've done some acoustic versions on this, they've done some re-recordings on this, and then my favorite part, they took a bunch of them and remixed them into dance songs. The actual track that I want to share with you tonight, it's the dance hall remix of Fancy. It's a country classic, Fancy, and then they turn it into a groovy dance. Man, it's a fun time. It just makes you want to dance. Like I said, makes you want to dance, even though that wasn't the song we were dancing to just now. But anyway, yeah, check it out. It's cool. A lot of fun tracks on there. It's packed, just a packed album. So very cool. Check it out. The other thing we want to share with you today is a couple weeks ago, well, probably about a month ago now, I don't know, a while back, I was sick, I was home, I was laying on the couch, I was looking for something to do, didn't want to take anything real heady in, and I don't go in much for reality TV or anything along those lines, but I happened to see this show on Netflix called Nailed It. And let me tell you, I am obsessed. It's great. I've watched a lot of it in the last couple of weeks, just enjoying all the fun stuff. It's basically a cooking show where they take amateur bakers and they give them a very, very fancy baking project and challenge them to do it in a very limited amount of time with very limited instructions. It's a really cool show. Check it out. They just released a holiday season, so there's a lot of fun holiday-related cakes there. But it's an awesome show all around. Lots of great guests coming in as judges, jokes, funny, ridiculous cooking nonsense. It's very cool. Check it out. And speaking of ridiculous nonsense, we're going to do our own little version of Nailed It right now. I'm going to try to cook some cake pops. Now, Kristen cooked these cake pops with directions. And I'm going to cook them with whatever she deems necessary for me to get these started. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Let's go to that right now.
Okay, Justin. This right here is what you're making today. It's a cake pop.
Hey, that doesn't seem too difficult.
With blue chocolate melt on top. So this is what you need to make. All you have is measurements of different things, and you have to decide how those things might go together or might not go together.
I see measurements, but I don't see any directions, nor do I see a temperature or a cooking time.
That is correct.
Or directions on how to make them look like this. Just forgot the most important part. Beer. Chef Juice. Today's Chef Juice is brought to us by Rochester Mills Beer Company. It's the Raspberry Milkshake Stout. I've been really excited about trying this one. Okay, so the first step with any recipe is, of course, to preheat the oven. I don't have a temperature, so I'm just gonna figure it out. Butter, though, we gotta soften the butter. Crap. Very stressful. I'm not used to being watched. I don't like being warmed when I cook. You know this. Now, I've watched enough Nailed It to know that a rookie mistake, not greasing your hand properly. I'm trying, but it seems a little too dry. Can't have dry cake.
I have no idea why it's dry. How long for?
I'm just gonna check it in about 10 minutes and see how that goes. I'm gonna have to do this by eye because I was given no directions to do this. Wait, this just says milk. It doesn't even give me a measurement. One thing I do know about the buttercream, again from Nailed It, the mixing is very important. You don't want to mix it too little, but you also don't want to mix it too much. Here we come to the tricky part, because again, look at this. It just says milk. I don't know. Tastes buttery, creamy. Got a nice little flavor with the vanilla in there. I think I'm gonna nail that. Cake's cooking. Now we just have to wait. In pretty good shape. Buttercream's done. Cake's on its way. I'm gonna go grab my beer and sit and think about how I'm gonna shape these cakes together into cake pops. So, two things about cooking in me. I enjoy cooking. I do it a little bit, but Kristen's a much better cook, so she does a lot more of it than I do. But I hate being watched. So this right here, this is causing me some trouble. I'm also typically an instruction guy. Like I like to give me the box, tell me what the buttons do, and then I'm gonna go from there and figure it out. Gotta check my cake in a minute. But without a box right now, I'm just kind of like, I don't know what to do. So that's where I'm at right now mentally. Just kind of panicking a little bit, but we're gonna figure it out. Gotta check the cake now. Queen.
Woo!
I think we did it, guys.
Woohoo!
I made #1 amateur mistake. I nailed it. I didn't grease my cake pan enough. We made cake pops. These are cake pops Kristen made earlier, and I would like to know. Hey, let the people see. We have one little guy that fell down there, so I don't feel too terrible about my. They're like Smurfs. They're Smurf. They're not pops. They're Smurfs. So we're gonna taste test these and see who's turned out best. I feel like there's a little something missing, but I'm not sure what.
All right,
They
let's
taste
try
good.
yours.
They taste good, regardless. So, all right, we're gonna try one of my little Smurfs. I mean, I would say they taste pretty much the same.
Your texture is slightly different because you made one mistake. You're supposed to cream the butter and sugar together, not do all of the ingredients like you did them.
Rookie mistake, you know.
But it's good. You did a nice job.
Huh. You as well. Yeah, they didn't exactly stand up, but whatever. It all tastes good, right? So.
It does.
All right.
All right.
Well, that's what we have for you. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy holidays.